Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video I'm going to take you through the week ahead analysis. We're going to go through some charts that are potential ones to watch coming for this week, and we've seen a lot of changes to the strength and weakness table. We've seen a hell of a lot of moves in the markets, and some to note from this area are the things like the Canadian dollar, the Japanese yen, and obviously the pound has gained a little bit of strength most recently. Now, looking at the charts aren't quite revealing these things at the moment. With regards to the yen to me is actually looking a lot weaker than what the strength meter is suggesting. So I actually quite like long opportunities on the likes of sort of pound yen and the likes of potentially Aussie yen as well, because Aussie's come from that -5 area and is starting to strengthen. So I'm looking for a move to the upside. Sorry, I've just realised I've made an error on this strength weakness chart. This should be -3, so actually the yen is getting weaker, so ignore this little one down here. Let me just get rid of all this so you know what I'm talking about. Ignore all of this here. That should be a -3 because it's moved from +4 down to -1. So sorry, that's my error there. -3, and then you've got Aussie that's obviously getting stronger. So yeah, the yen is getting weaker according to the strength meter. It's just my error there. So yeah, I quite like pound yen long opportunities and Aussie yen opportunities. So let's go and dive straight into that, and let's have a little look at first of all the dollar index, because the dollar had some good NFP numbers and price did eventually break through this 92.50. Now I won't be too concerned just yet, because if you actually look at the structure of the market, we've made a lower low. Price has come back into this previous structure area. Now if tomorrow or in Monday's Monday's trading session we get a nice bearish close here, that would suggest maybe a move back down. However, we could still see a rally back towards these highs here, sort of 93 sort of 20 area. That is definitely a possibility to look for price to come back into. Now, if we actually take a quick look at the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame is going to give you a opportunity to either buy or sell the US dollar. And what I mean by that is when we know what phase we're in a retracement phase on an overall downtrend. So what we need to see from the 4-hour is lower lows and lower highs in order to be short. If that doesn't happen and price stays bullish and forms higher highs and higher lows, continue to look for buying opportunities on the dollar. But I would still be potentially looking for some downside on the dollar coming into next week. If we look at the pound looks to me like we've had a nice extension move up. We're kind of forming a bit of a sort of what they call a flag pattern. I'm not too focused on that. What I am going to be focused on is this 4-hour time frame. If we can start to create higher highs and higher lows here, because we're kind of getting a little bit stuck around about the 138 sort of 60 area. If price can start bouncing from this point, whether it takes out this low first and starts to make higher lows, then I think we're going to see some further upside to this market, which kind of brings me on to pound yen. Like the weekly chart here, this rejection, this bullish close, I think we could see some further upside here. If we look at the daily time frame, we actually spoke about this last week, where price could potentially form this inverse head and shoulders. That played out pretty nicely. What I'm expecting now is price to take out these highs, continue to make higher highs, and if that happens, we can continue to buy pound yen basically back up towards these swing highs through here. So definitely keep an eye on that one. Dollar yen I quite like as well. Obviously if the yen's getting a little bit weaker, dollar yen is something we can look at. Nice strong bullish close on the weekly time frame. Daily, all we need to wait for now is a higher low. So if we get some kind of bearish price action and then some kind of bullish rejection, bullish reversal setup, we can start looking for buying opportunities there, and that'll be the same for sort of pound yen as well. And also Aussie yen. Aussie yen could be one to watch. With Aussie starting to get a little bit stronger, we've got another weekly rejection of this previous high area in here. We're kind of rejecting that. So if price was to move up and we get a higher low coming in here, then I would look for some further upside at that point, because again, we could look at that as like an inverse head and shoulders, and if we break through this area here, we could look for some further upside towards this 82.33 zone. So keep an eye on this one as well. Quite like the opportunity to sell the yen. Like I said, made a mistake on that strength and weakness table, but yen to me looks like it is going to get weaker. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video update. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will speak to you in the next one. Cheers.